The spooky season is among us. I usually consider all the cold time either Christmas preparation season or motherfucking Christmas! But I'm willing to offer some real estate to the spooky vibes. In any case, enjoy the video. And hi. So apparently this thing is called the leonin, not the leonid. I don't even know where I got the leonid pronunciation from, but yeah, I'm half convinced the entire internet is playing some elaborate prank on me. But in any case, be prepared for me to pronounce it any which way this episode. Cool? Alright, let's begin, because I really don't have any good ideas for the intro. So, mechanics. You are locked to medium size with a speed of 35 this time. Ooh. You get 2 extra stat points in constitution and 1 in strength. With Hunter's Instinct, you get to choose a proficiency either in athletics, intimidation, survival, or perception. You get dark vision. Just realized that in the bugbear vid, I kinda jumped over it for a joke without explanation, which probably isn't something I should do in a guide. So yeah. If you're in dim light, you get to see 60 feet as if it was fully lit, and you get to look into 60 feet of darkness as if it was dimly lit. You also can't see differences between colors, you just see shades of gray if you're in pure darkness. Next, you've got claws on your hands, which you can use to deal 1d4 plus your strength modifier of slashing damage. I'm not totally happy with this. With the centaur, at least you had like charge to make use of their natural weapon, but here, yeah, basically just flavor, as you'll almost always be using weapons. Maybe if you treat more like natural tools rather than weapons? Yeah, I'll think of something. As always, I don't think the ability is bad, I think it just needs a bit more use. Last but not least, we got Daunting Roar. God, I'm so bad at pronouncing R's. As a bonus action, you get to let out a big roar. You get to choose any creatures within 10 feet to make a wisdom saving throw higher than 8 plus your proficiency modifier plus your constitution modifier. If they don't, they are frightened by you until the end of your next turn. You can only use this once before you have to take a short or long rest to use it again. To clarify, being frightened, they have disadvantage on any ability checks and attack rolls as long as they can see the source of their fear. Also, until next turn means all that's left of the turn you use this on and the full next turn, I think. Got all that? Good. I really like the dynamics of this ability. You could of course use this at the start of a battle for a bit of badassery, or you could use this when your party's in a pinch to try and escape. Neat. So, what can I do with this set? Well, what if we go from furries to scalies? I think the dynamic I mentioned above is very interesting, so what if these lizard, snake, pangolin people, anything with scales really, stores psychedelic substances within them as a defense mechanism against being eaten, and can just pull them out and throw them at their opponents. Thus, you can still keep the badass scaring your opponents at the start thing, and this also fits better with the saving in a pinch thing. If you want, you could keep the claws as just claws, or they could again be scales, just with less psychedelics that you use as daggers. If you want it to be less brutal, you could say the scales you use are scales your character was about to shed anyway, kinda like how snakes shed their skin. This flavor could work very well for many kinds of villains, of course the snake thing, but also they could act kinda like Death from The Last Wish. Maybe they have so many psychs in their system that it constantly spills out as vapor and kinda messes with everyone around them. This also fits more pathetic villains using illusions to screw with your party. Speaking of pathetic, one of your PCs is a wimp and struggles to fight without their opponents duped up and needs to trust themselves more. And so we end another episode. Hope you all enjoyed this one and have fun with the Leonid. This video wasn't really pushed to be shorter, it just kind of ended up that way because that's as long as I could make the script be. So if any of you have any ideas for extra sections or specific parts that I should extend to be a bit longer, or if you just like the content being shorter, I am open to suggestions. In any case, enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you all next time.